We're learning more about this, a bombshell allegation from one of the co-defendants in that case in Fulton County by the name of Michael Roman.
According to court documents in Roman's defense, he alleges the special prosecutor in this case is accused of having an affair with the district attorney, Fani Willis. That report also saying that there were billing invoices from the Fulton County DA's office, $4,000 for meetings with White House officials.
Host of Sunday Report, John Glasgow, following the latest developments. Of course, many wondering why, if these allegations are true, these meetings would be set up with, again, something from this local area with the White House. And what would that mean? Again, if these details are true, here are the facts as we know them, John.
Yeah, exactly. And these meetings happened before Trump was indicted on these charges, and we don't know the context of those meetings either. Nathan Wade, this is the Atlanta-based private practice lawyer. He's never prosecuted a felony case in his career. He was hired to be the special counsel out of nowhere by District Attorney Fani Willis to prosecute former president in this racketeering case in Fulton County. So the DA's office paid more than $650,000 in legal fees to, this was approved here by Fani Willis, the DA's office, and that went to Wade. He allegedly had a romantic relationship with Willis where he took her on these lavish vacations to Napa Valley as well as the Caribbean. We're now learning that Wade was also in contact with the White House prior to that grand jury indictment of Trump and multiple co-defendants in the case. Now, that's according to these invoices that were filed as part of Michael Roman's allegation. Wade billed the Fulton County DA's office for $4,000. That was for 2 8-hour meetings with White House officials. The meetings took place in 2022 after Willis appointed him to the role. One happened in Georgia, the other at the White House. Now, both meetings took place well before Trump's Georgia indictment last August. It's unclear what was discussed, as I mentioned, during those two apparent meetings. Now, Roman, he's facing 7 felonies in this case. That includes Trump as well. He argues that Willis should be disqualified from the case and that the charges should be dropped because of her alleged personal relationship with Wade. Last September, House Judiciary Committee Chairman Jim Jordan, he demanded that Willis detail any contact her office has had with federal officials about the prosecution of Trump, a request that Willis refused to comply with. So Roman's filing claims that sources close to both the special prosecutor and the district attorney have confirmed that they had an ongoing fling, and Wade filed for divorce a day after his first contract with Willis in November 2021. So Willis, she's been subpoenaed to testify in Wade's divorce proceedings where the documents still remain sealed. Here's how Trump responded when he appeared in court in D.C. yesterday. Listen.
She was out of her mind. Now it turns out that that case is totally compromised. In fact, they say she's in far more criminal liability than any of the people she's looking at.
So the filing suggests that Willis and Wade should be prosecuted for racketeering themselves as they gained financially. Fani Willis said in a statement that she will address these allegations through court, which she has 30 days to do that. But Sean, Emma, if these allegations are true, that the meetings with the White House officials actually happened, it would prove some collaboration between the prosecution and Joe Biden's White House. We'll wait to see how this all plays out, whether these charges get dropped, whether another prosecutor takes over this case. These are all questions that we don't have the answers to right now.
Yeah, which has publicly been stated by the DOJ that this was absolutely separate from the DOJ. The cases there tried in other areas versus the one in GA. But with these two alleged meetings here, were they actually linked? Was any information passed? It opens a lot of questions here with answers needed to be found. We appreciate John Glasgow. You're reporting there, John. Thank you. While this is all going on, Republican President